What do we have here? Are you just gonna stand there? Or are you going to tell me why I've been summoned? You certainly did not summon a succubus and go to me instead. What a pity. Weird for a hunter to want to summon a succubus, don't you think? Well, I suppose I do have some time to spare. Until the devil's trap wears off. Sly things you humans are. At least you were prepared. So, why don't you start with why you wanted to summon a... Oh, how peculiar. Not many hunters care to hear. They're all stabby stab stab, no questions asked. I'm surprised you don't have a book of demonology laying around. For a hunter, you're quite odd. Well, let's see. Demon is derived from the Greek word daimon, which means supernatural being or spirit. Although it's commonly associated with malevolent or evil spirits, as you humans like to label us, but we simply influence a person's true character. We demons often get a bad rap, but for the past thousands of years, we've been encouraging humans to seek and speak only the truth. Over time, the word demon was applied to lesser spirits of the supernatural realm who exerted pressure onto humans to engage in actions deemed as evil and chaotic. Well, yes, malevolent beings are anything from, well, demons, fallen angels, ghosts, goblins, evil spirits, hybrids. We hinder humans in achieving a proper relation with God, the spiritual realm, and I suppose life. Fallen angels can be tricky bastards. Have I ever encountered one? Yes, well, given the ranks, we have privileges to associate with some of them, like Lucifer. He definitely lives up to his name, believe me. Most of the 7 deadly sins do. Where do I fit into the ranks? Well, I am Leviathan. I am Envy, as you might be more familiar with. Oh, you've gone all pale. Are you okay, human? Don't act like you're scared now. Are you going to fix that damned light? It's driving me insane. By the way, did you know your heartbeat elevated when you asked who I am? You could have made me disappear from this room, but you... What did you say? Oh yes, my original form is that of a sea dragon. I am a monster of evil. I am the creature they call the Gatekeeper. Rumor has it, the sea dragon's mouth is a direct entrance of the gates of hell. It can lead to the very depths of the abyss, but no one's been successful in finding out the truth. There are 2 versions of my origins. One makes more sense than the other, but you might be smart enough to figure that out on your own. Well, if you insist. One version tells the story of a sea beast that resided in the abyss itself, until I was tamed by God after he created the heavens and the earth. The other one says I once belonged to the order of the seraphim that joined Lucifer's rebellion against God, and as a result I fell with them. As a consequence, I gained the form to shift into a sea dragon. Tell me, which one do you believe in more? That's true. There is convincing evidence for both. It is said that where I fell into chaotic oceans untamable by man, the beast could only be tamed by God himself. Despite my demonic nature, God allowed me to have one of the 3 realms of earth. me having the oceans alongside earth and air. You may know them as Behemoth and Ziz. After the war in heaven, the nature of creation shifted dramatically along with these disturbances. The animal kingdom turned against one another in the name of survival and against their masters, Adam and Eve. Behemoth, Ziz, and I were all affected by it. We turned against each other, and the 3 layers of earth spiraled into chaos. So, God was forced to separate us beasts so that we couldn't cause untold natural destruction upon earth and its inhabitants. Oh, human, don't stress your pretty little head over the details. Besides, keeping my secrets is what's kept me alive for thousands of years. Oh, you've read about my supposed prophesied death, have you? I quote, "The Leviathan and its brethren shall be slain, and its flesh will be served to all those deemed as righteous." Quite barbaric when you put it in perspective, don't you think? I guess it would be seen as a victorious act for you hunters and humans to finally slay me. Yes, well, my powers and abilities aren't known in great detail. The only things you humans know about me is that I'm either the gatekeeper of hell or the 7 deadly sin envy. You never thought a demon could be this talkative. Sweetheart, I've been doing this gig since the beginning of time. I need to have some level of charisma to have survived this long. Let's see. I am one of the most powerful beings in creation. My presence alone is enough to make the bravest of men tremble. My hide is indestructible. There is no blade on any earthly or supernatural caliber that can harm me. Some believe there is nothing on earth that is my equal, and that I look down on those who are proud and arrogant. Why do you think Lucifer and I aren't fans of each other? Well, Lucifer is the embodiment of pride himself. That is reason enough. What about the other sins? Well, there isn't much to talk about when you put them into perspective. They aren't as well feared like Lucifer and I. They are very minuscule in comparison. Do I ever what? No, I do not fear any of them. They fear me. Do I fear anything? Why would you want to know such a thing? Are you planning on using this information to kill me later on? Save the bluff, kid. I cannot be killed. Not even myself knows how to kill me. It's one of creation's best kept secrets. Not even God himself knows. Imagine being one of the greatest beings on earth and not knowing anything about yourself. It is lonely. It's okay, kid. It's okay, kid. Hey, don't look so solemn. You're a very unusual hunter, you know. Most would have tried to kill me already, and would have been very unsuccessful, might I add. But your eyes are far too kind to be in this line of work. Eyes are the gateway to the soul, or what's left of it anyway, in regards to us demons. We possess a soul, contrary to popular belief. We're just corrupted versions of who we were once. I seem very far from the beast. Careful, kid. That's dangerous territory. And the road is not worth going down, believe me. Well, seeing you accidentally summoned me, I suppose you could draw the correct sigil if you could hand me a piece of paper and a pen. Thank you. It seems the devil's trap wore off, and I will be taking my leave. Next time, draw the correct sigil, my dear.